Mm, mm.
Woo!
Yo, how cool is that?
That shit was fucking dope, bro. Damn. How
Why
many
is
bricks
there?
was that?
Yeah, why is there a twinkle in both of y'all eyes? And why are you guys cheesing? Fool? Like, why?
That was
Tell everyone why you're cheesing. Fool.
first of all, shout out Pete. You're the first one here, and we did that
First
intro
Shout
one,
out to you.
8 o'clock on time.
on time. You got to see that intro. But I'm just happy because that Aaron cooks with these reels, man, and these intros. He be handling. Like I was telling him, I just be watching them over and over again. I'm just like, wow, this is
Getting our views up or what?
yeah. I mean, fuck it, bro. I'm a fan. Know what I'm saying.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's stream. It's your boy Aaron. It's your boy Ekizmar. And it's your boy, the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing, limousine riding, jet flying son of a gun. Woo! And today we're excited because this year we decided that this year was going to be belt to ass all year. We have a busy year coming up. We have a busy couple of months with the PLEs, and WrestleMania season kicks off soon. Aaron, when?
Royal Rumble. That's
In a couple
of weeks. That's
in a couple of weeks. Belt to ass.
You said it. Belt to ass.
Belt to ass season. So anyway, how do you guys want to start? How you guys doing? First of all, Aaron, how you doing? How you feeling
Chilling.
about this year of our Lord 2026?
I'm excited. Like you said, it's gonna be a fucking busy ass year with us not just focused on WWE and also kind of expanding and going into different types of wrestling, New Japan, AEW, AAA. It's gonna be a fun year.
How you doing, Omar? Talk to us. How you doing on look at this guy. Why are you teasing?
I'm having
Tell
a
us
lot
why
of
you're
fun.
teasing.
Look. I could do this. That's why I'm cheesing. Look at that. That was nice. I'm sorry I blocked your face. What I don't mean.
Yeah,
to
I
do
think you
that.
can make it shorter so you don't block his face.
We'll
No,
figure
I don't
that
think
out.
I don't think he wants to. I don't think he wants to block. I don't think he wants to make it shorter.
Yes, sir. My boys. Shout out Mikey. Nah, I'm just excited about it. Like Aaron said, we're gonna be covering a lot of new wrestling, and I'm fresh. I just watched AEW right now, and like live on accident. I thought it was at 8 o'clock, but I was eating a sandwich and I was finding something on HBO, and it popped up, and it was good wrestling. It was good craps, and I'm just excited to tap into different things like AEW, AAA, and to be belt to ass, whatever that means. It's provocative. It gets the people going, and that's what we're gonna fucking do.
What does it mean, Aaron? Belt to ass.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out this year.
We about to find out.
Young Hennessy, Petey, what does belt to ass mean? Belt to ass. I don't know. BTA, I like it.
Hey, it's about to be
That could be the finisher,
BTA,
bro.
bro. Oh, that's pretty good.
BTA season. Yeah, so we should have a little sound effect to go with it. Ba, 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 ba.
I could maybe make that happen. Let me see. There is sounds. I'm learning.
There's sounds too.
Petey says, sounds
I
like
just
my
didn't know.
finisher.
Shout out.
All right, fellas. So,
Ooh.
Omar.
Whose entrance? That's how I'm about to walk into the Obafemi with my little.
No, that's a bad joke. Like, dum, tss. All right, Omar. So you want to start out with the AEW update? Tell us what you saw, man.
Fuck. I'm actually. You know what? Let's go with it. Let's do that AEW. Just because I'm fresh. I saw Bandido. And I saw that I know nothing, and I have a lot of questions for Eric. Because I like a lot of guys, but I don't know them. Like I know that they have some rep, like social media rep, and they're like big guys within AEW and outside of that. But like there's guys like Samoa Joe who I know are like fucking, like monsters in the wrestling scene, well respected everywhere. And like, I immediately enjoy him because it's like he just has a move where that foot just walks away, from a fucking, like and it's like hella fucking cool because it's like it's realistic and shit. But there's also guys like Swerve Strickland, who I know were previously in WWE, but I just seen him come out as a Green Lantern. Like I seen the DC and AEW collab. I thought that shit was hella cool. And every match I've seen him have, like, is bad. That was extreme. He's done some crazy shit. I seen him take a syringe to the mouth, bro. Like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah, like, it's crazy. But like, this is the type of shit. Like last week, I caught up with it because I wasn't able to catch the show live. But Swerve Strickland and Hangman Adam Page had a match. A tag team match, and I forgot the names of the other two guys, but they were going, and it was extreme, bro. Like cinder blocks were involved. AEW, oh yeah, look at that. AEW is really extreme, and like they're into chains and choking people right now. So like that's been like the finish of like every like a lot of Hangman Page, like AEW, like even John Moxley. You want to know what I was telling Aaron about this, but you wouldn't believe who still fucking goes. Fucking Shelton Benjamin.
Hey, don't stop a beat. No.
No, yeah,
Benjamin?
Shelton Benjamin, bro, and he could go like crazy, and that's what got me like really excited. He was going with John Moxley, and they had a really good match, bro. And this was you know how before he was like agile, but he was a tank. Like now he's just a fucking tank, and like it's crazy. Like he's still agile.
We saw him live. Remember when we went to the AEW? He was jacked,
and that super kick was like the craziest super kick like I ever seen in my life, bro. Like he like destroyed him. I was like, that's how super kick's supposed to be, like that. I don't know. He's nice. They should put the strap on him and Bandido. They have a lot of just good wrestlers, and I enjoyed AEW. But Aaron, like, update me, bro. Like, who are these people? What the fuck is Kenny Omega? What the fuck
Who's
is
Bandido?
Hangman Page? Bandido is a Mexican wrestler that I guess a lot of people put up as like the best in-ring wrestler of last year. He like main evented Arena Mexico, I guess.
isn't
And
he
like
a champion?
yeah,
right
he's
now?
a ROH champion right now, which is like I think the developmental brand of like AEW. It was previously like an indie like thing where I think like Cody, CM Punk, Kevin Owens, like a lot of these guys.
Yeah, that's where Cody, Samoa Joe. That's because back then it was its own indie promotion, and it was like back in like 2006, 2004 is when it was really big, and that's where WWE was getting most of their guys. Like that's where the top indie wrestlers would be. So WWE would like, hey, let's sign these guys, and that's how they would move up to WWE.
Oh damn. Well,
Okay, so Bandido's he's I just looked him up. He's 30 years old. He's 5'7", and he's from Torreon, Coahuila.
that's what okay.
And his brothers are Gravity, okay, Magia Blanca, all right, Mysticis Junior. So apparently this guy can get around. All right. So what can you tell us about these wrestlers, about Hangman, Aaron, or who should we keep an eye on as far as AEW?
Well, I haven't watched. I'll be honest, I haven't watched AEW in like a full episode on TV in like 2 years. But I did start to watch it when it first started, the first episode back in 2019, and back then AEW was way better than WWE. They went on a 2 to 3 year run where their product was just 10 times better, and WWE was struggling even with viewerships and people in the arena. Like they weren't, like half of the arena were empty. Now like AEW is now, but like it was a tough time for WWE because AEW was just signing these top stars from New Japan, from the indie scene, like Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho, the Young Bucks, Hangman Adam Page, like all these guys, MJF, all these guys were pretty popular and started off AEW, probably like the main guys, and Cody Rhodes too.
Well, Cody was what's like the origin? Like I know kind of about it, but Cody started AEW, right?
Yeah, I forgot who. I think it was Dave Metzler who tweeted like, "Oh, there's no other company that can put 10,000 people in an arena," and Cody Rhodes but by this time he was in WWE, he was in the independents, and he took that challenge. Like, I think we could, and it was Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks who created a show called All Out. It was just an independent show with in Chicago, I think, and they sold out in a minute. I think, like the whole arena in a
Ooh.
minute. Yeah, and then they just
That's
got all
pretty
the top independent wrestlers and just made a fucking banger show. I think Rey Mysterio was in it too.
Ray,
Penta, yeah, that's
the card was crazy.
Penta versus Omega, Kenny Omega. I think that's where they had their match.
Mm.
That fucking match was a banger.
Okay. So AEW
and-
has potential. It has entertainment value.
Yeah, and then from there they just kept doing shows, and then like a year later, that's when they announced it was Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. They were the main guys who created AEW.
So who are the main guys now, Omar or Aaron, if you guys know?
Well, right now the champion is MJF, and he just beat Bandido for the strap.
Oh, okay.
Today's main event. And MJF previously had a feud with Místico in Arena Mexico. Or not
Místico.
Místico. Yeah. And that's how I started listening to Me Muero like a lot and shit. That song, that's what he comes out to. And everyone just fucking sings it and shit. Watch the entrance. I think it's one of the greatest fucking entrances in wrestling, because the entire crowd sings that song like bar for bar, word for word. It's like by King.
Sing it, fool.
Me muero a besarte. You know what I mean?
Me muero por besarte.
That's the word. That's the word. I don't know it, bro. But if I'm in the crowd, I'll be going. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
who's what wrestler is this?
It's Místico, right?
Místico, yeah, that's like their top Mexican wrestler, right, at the moment.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, Consejo Mundial, yeah, Consejo Mundial, yeah, that's the guy. Anyway, made his debut.
Yeah, he had a feud with MJF, and I think you'd like MJF. Remember that scarf you used to get? The plated like scarf. You know what I mean? Look up MJF, and you'll know the scarf. Look it up.
Let's see if I can find it and put it on the stream.
It's like the douchebag scarf. You get what I mean? I haven't said that word in like a decade.
You say, do you remember that scarf you used to get? You remember the one, the flattened one? And then later on he says, it's like the douchebag scarf.
No, you used to say, this is like.
Oh, me. Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, it was me.
Yeah.
I used to say that.
Yes.
Okay, you're right. It is. You're right. It is kind of nice. I might wear it now.
But that's like his whole gimmick. He just comes out, and he's like the main one right now. He's young though, right, Aaron?
Yeah, I think it's almost 30. MJ.
Yeah, he's
29.
I was telling my boy that he just has a move where he just like pumps the fucking person, and he's like this like shithead heel in the face. Yeah, but like a whole thing. But that's the main guy. John Moxley was carrying for a while. Some people say that he's like the top of AEW. That guy was he's Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns' boy. He was part of the Shield and all of that shit.
So is there anybody that you guys think is ripe to go to WWE?
From AEW?
From AEW? Hey, Omar, before you guys answer, Omar, so how is it that I check the time on my watch when I'm wearing the suit?
Oh my god, this guy! Do you see that should be your heel gimmick, or like just the watch. This fool used to go
wear
like
the scarf.
And then I be like, we get it, bro. You have a new watch. Like you don't have to like. Your wrist is okay.
Because sometimes the shirt covers the watch, and so sometimes
never does
rather
to that
than
extent.
like this, I would just go like.
That imagine that like before you do the chop, you just Just flexing.
What time is it? BTA time.
BTA belt to ass
BTA.
time. Belt to ass. There we go.
So who do you guys think? Sound effect, Omar.
I'm not quick with this.
So who do you think, Aaron? Who do you think is the guy? Is there a guy that should go, or that you would be interested in seeing crossover? Is that a bong?
At the moment, not really. I
No,
feel like
okay.
AEW is just too focused on being AEW, and there's kind of this like tribalism between these companies where like they have their own fans and like they just hate each other. So I don't think any top AEW stars would like to go to WWE anytime soon.
This will make you happy.
So Omar, what is
someone young and ripe is gonna go, and his name is Chris Jericho.
Oh,
He's
someone young and right?
I mean, he's a free agent.
yeah. I don't know.
As opposed to strapping.
He's strapping. Yeah. So Y2J apparently. A lot of people thought he was gonna show up one of the Raws, right?
The 1 year anniversary on Netflix.
Yeah.
I don't want him to go. I don't. So that's a fair answer, That's a fair answer, Aaron. Like, I don't want anybody to go. I don't think anybody's ready. But Omar, what can you say about you guys make comments about AEW? What is the difference between AEW and WWE? How would you guys describe them, like in a nutshell, the differences?
I would say, like, the way I see AEW is like it's very much focused on the in-ring, what's going on there, and making that as entertaining.
Oh, like wrestling?
As possible. Yeah, but also it's very like not quote unquote technical wrestling sometimes. It is very like high flying and spotty, which I think could be a good thing. But like I was telling Aaron before, I think sometimes it like causes a lot of risks. Like if you do a lot of spots, you're gonna miss some. You get what I mean? And it's gonna like cause that to be more noticeable. But I think there's also a lot more highs. Like when I watch AEW anytime, like it's been nonstop when they're in the ring. Like they're boom, 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 boom. The pace is completely different than a WWE pace. They're all focused on getting their moves in, and I think that's because it's booked by the wrestlers for the most part, and like the wrestlers have a lot more creative control than in WWE. In WWE, you have to follow the WWE format, whatever they think that is at that time, and being theatrical and focusing on the promos and focusing on the long-term storyline and the marketing and all of that stuff. And AEW is, I think, just a little bit more focused on throwing hands and putazos and crazy shit in the ring. And the guy that's the owner is like just a fucking guy that just wants to see shit. Like I don't know if he really cares about profit, but yeah. But yeah, Aaron, what do you think the difference is?
Yeah, it's just two different styles. Like you said, it's super like spot heavy to where you see a lot of crazy shit. But like for me, I like it, but at the same time, it can get old pretty quick. That's why like when in WWE when they do something crazy, it's like, oh shit, like because they don't do it as much. But I'm not gonna say I hate AEW. Like I enjoy watching because it's like something you don't see in WWE where you see all these spot heavy, these cool moves and all that, like super high flying, super fast pace. It's just a different style. The way I would explain it, it's like an independent show where the wrestlers have a lot more creative freedom and they can use all their moves in and kind of show out.
Do you guys prefer that, like, because the wrestlers have a little bit more freedom, it might lend itself to a little more creativity, a little more spontaneity? Do you guys prefer that, or do you guys like the slow, almost predictable matches that we see now with the mothership?
With the Fed, as it's called?
I just like that we have options. Like, I don't mind the AEW style. I don't mind the WWE style. What I like is that I can have like it's like a buffet of wrestling. like me and Omar were talking about it before we went live, that there's so much different styles of wrestling all over the world. Like the New Japan is hard hitting, the AEW is super fast paced and super spotty, and WWE is like a telenovela, like so like drama and all that. Like it's just a buffet of wrestling. Like it's just whatever the consumer likes.
And
Okay, all right. So
for me, that's been getting me excited to cover like wrestling. It's just like all these different things to tap into, sink my teeth into.
So Y2J is you refer to him as ripe. Obafemi is a strapping young man. Okay.
You got a vocab, you know. You got to use your different words.
You gotta flex the vocabulary muscle.
Yep, but we are not small package wrestling if we do not bring up the women wrestling in AEW. The women's wrestling in AEW deserves a shout. And it's Mercedes Moné that's the number one right now, formerly known as Sasha Banks. She's the CEO, and that to me is my think when I think of AEW, that's what I think of. I think of a guy dressed as SpongeBob in the San Jose show that me and Aaron went to, doing the full CEO. No, he was fully dressed as SpongeBob. Like this is like
the whole fit, head
to toe, bro. Like hair, like everything. Like it was a brilliant showcase. But like this guy would do like, so the CEO does like this little like dance and shit. She'd be like hitting that shit. But like, like that guy, every time that the CEO would come out, he would hit that shit. And even like if he got an inkling that potentially she would come out, he'd be like, "Hey, the CEO," and he'd like do that shit. Like I was like, "Fuck it, bro." But to me, like the AEW crowd, I think was a lot more loose. Like we're on floor seats, we're like right there on there, and like hella fucking
like
close,
second row or something like that.
And like, but you could hear everyone in the fucking crowd. Like you could hear.
That's also because there was like 1,000 people in the arena,
exactly,
maybe even less.
But it was like intimate, you know. Like we got to talk shit. Aaron started a chant with Tom, or what was that fool's name or something?
Fuck, was it the camera guy?
The camera guy. Yeah, Aaron was like, "Go, go," or some shit, and everyone.
Yeah, I started a camera guy chant. I don't know how.
But fuck it.
Calm down. Like, hey, so talk to us about that. I actually want to talk to you guys about starting a chant. After the AEW, let's talk about starting a chant. Or if you guys want to, okay. So what is it? Can you tell the uninitiated what does it mean when you start a chant?
You know, sometimes you're just prophetic. Know what I'm saying? Like me, I started all the fucking chants in the WrestleMania Las Vegas fucking crowd for Dirty Dom. Okay, and then sometimes you're just the only guy cheering for people, and sometimes you just hope other people go along. Like I think Aaron was just having a time, and he was like, "Hey!" Like
from what I remember, I think we were on like there was like a commercial break, and the ring announcer was like, "Oh, shout out Tom, the camera guy," and then everybody cheered, and I was like, "Tom," and then the whole arena just started chanting Tom.
Yeah. Like,
how does that feel when you get started Tom or you started cheering? Go ahead.
It's cool. You just see the
ripple
effect.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. Like the entire WrestleMania arena started chanting Tom.
No, that was the
AEW.
But for WrestleMania, I did the Dirty Dom stuff. Okay, I don't care what anyone says. I was singing Dirty Dom, and then everyone else started fucking doing it. As Cody Rhodes says, you know, when truth meets fiction, legend, print the legend. That's my fucking legend, bro. Like I don't care. Yeah. But fucking, I think, you know, that's AEW. There's gonna be you know, some big, you know, matches
Omar?
And events. What?
I don't know what happened.
What happened? What
happened?
You good?
No, you're good. Nothing. I was just saying that that's the AEW updates and shit. Bandido just tapped out.
And they're having a show in SAC.
Oh yeah.
Was it March?
AEW?
Yeah.
Yep. We might be able to go. Hopefully. We'll see what's good. I think Weddle's freezing, but fucking we will keep on going. There's also this guy named Darby Allin there. I don't know anything
Oh my
about him.
god, yeah, that guy's fucking nuts, bro. I don't know if you saw the bump he took today. Well, I don't know if
No,
it was today, but I think John Moxley gave him a belly to belly suplex onto the steps, onto the
for real?
steel steps. Yeah,
Jesus.
it sounded nasty.
Those guys are just feuding, and that guy is insane. Um, he like that's also another thing I like about AEW is like I feel like they're not focused on like the big guys. I feel like the big guy is like Cesaro, and that's not even his name anymore, is it? What is it?
Who?
Cesaro? I don't know, the big bald guy.
Cesaro?
Cesaro. There we go.
Cesaro.
Is he still?
It's
What's is that
not.
his name?
No, is that like a long ass name?
I just know he threw Darby Allin like a motherfucker, and that fool bounced off the fucking announcement table.
Bro, Darby's fucking taking crazy bumps every week.
I fear for that man's skull. But yeah, that's AEW, man. I could wax poetic about that shit all the time, and I'm excited to tap in. I was telling Aaron, they have shows in like Wembley and shit, and I want to watch those. Either like I don't know, probably
They
not
should,
live.
they should be on HBO, right? Or no?
I hope so.
Like the library?
Yeah, I don't know
hope
if the whole library, but if they do, it's probably on there.
All right. So that's the update with AEW. So I guess they have some women wrestlers too that can go. I'm sorry, I was having connectivity issues.
Oh, Mercedes. Sorry, we got distracted. Mercedes Monet. She's the belt collector. And that's a cool gimmick. She's currently going insane because she lost a few belts. And so she's like losing it a little bit. And that's her gimmick. But she was previously Sasha Banks in WWE, one of the four horsemen with Bailey and Becky and Charlotte. And then also like one of the only I think black women to main event WrestleMania in general. And then fucking who else? I love the Babes of Wrath. That's just all I'm gonna say. They're a good tag team. And Harley Cameron and her tag partner, which I'm blanking on. I know her name. It'll come back to me. I'm like Gwex right now. I'm blanking. I'm just gonna come up with something. Like
so, speaking of Mercedes Monet, she real name Mercedes Justine Kastner Barnado, and she is related to Ray J,
Snoop Dogg,
and Snoop D-O double G.
Oh.
So anyway, yeah, pretty interesting tidbit. So it sounds like it looks like she rose up through the ranks, the WWE ranks,
and AEW, and she's like the main attraction in AEW or even just like indies and wrestling just in general outside of WWE. That's why she's the CEO, bro.
Speaking of CEO, anything else about AEW, guys?
Nah, I think I'm good.
Okay, I guess it's my turn. It's my turn to talk about Lucha Libre and AAA. So we have a match on January 17th, 2026. It's going to be streaming on Fox in Latin America, but it's going to be streaming on YouTube and on Facebook, everywhere else. And so you guys can catch it for free. And there's going to be 3 matches. The main ones. It's going to be Reina de Reinas champion. The AAA will be Flamer versus Lady Shani. Flamer is solid. And then there's going to be the Mega Championship match, #1 contender match versus between El Hijo del Vikingo, who I thought had a fantastic year. And I'm thinking, and he's still having a great year with his heel turn. I mean, I'm loving his heel turn. And Omar's favorite guy, El Grande Americano. And then the winner of that match faces none other than El Mega Campeón, Dominic Mysterio. So I hope this guy, he ended the year he started out kind of nice, but he's kind of flaming out a little bit. So I'm hoping he regains his mojo I'm looking forward to that match. They and these matches are like 20 minutes sometimes, and so they can really go. And then there's a 6-man tag team match between Abismo Negro, Taurus, y Seria, and versus Omar's boy, Mr. Iguana, Omar's other boy, El Niño Hamburguesa, and La Parca. Yeah. So I'm gonna tune in probably after the Niners win and after the Packers finish watching us.
I'll be watching wrestling.
Wow. Yeah, man. So I wanted to talk to you guys. Omar and I were watching we were watching Triple A the other day, and El Niño Hamburguesa came out. And he had a burger in his hand, you know, and he's like, and then in the middle of the match,
Wait, does he actually throw it at people?
He makes him eat it. Like so this motherfucker was on the turnbuckle. And then
He's just eating a burger?
No, he whips out the burger and he makes the opponent eat the burger. It's like a weapon. Like, you get what I mean? Like that's crazy. Like imagine having a mouthful of burger.
He throws him onto the turnbuckle, and then he does a fucking cannonball, like a Maroma cannonball onto these fucking guys, all 300 pounds of him. And he just fucking smashes these guys. Now, this guy got lactated on one of the wrestling matches where his...
Oh.
Wait, what?
Yo, milk.
Yeah, you know. I mean, like his teeth. They just lifted his shirt and they just started squeezing him. And so he's like, so they do shit differently, you know. They do shit differently, bro. It was actually Alberto Del Rio that did it, you know. So he got.
Some might say it's belt to ass, bro.
Or head to areolas. So and there's La Parca, who is the third iteration of La Parca. There is LA Park, there is, and as they call him in Mexico, Elia Park. Then there's La Parca, and then there is this guy, La Parca. So this guy, he does the mask is different, and the dances are a little different. He does a lot of the how do I describe him? The fucking what do you call that game, Omar? Frostbite, the game we used to play during the pandemic, where you build.
Fortnite.
Oh, okay. See, I was close.
Yeah.
Add it to the list. Bro said Frostbite.
Actually, Young Hennessy was really good at that game.
Sound effect. Master builder.
Yeah, Young Hennessy was nice. Yeah, so La Parca is actually pretty athletic. He does a lot of those what is it called? Fortnite. I couldn't even get it out right now. Fortnite dances. And Mr. Iguana, he was doing good. Talking about.
There we go. Waddle's getting what he wanted, bro. The booze.
The heat.
The heat.
That's what I want. And Mr. Iguana was doing good, you know, and then all of a sudden he wasn't. And so I actually don't know anything about Abismo Negro, Taurus, or the Histeria, but I did want to talk about that match, Omar. It was the 6-man tag between the Psycho Circus. What is it called? The Clown Circus and what were they called? The
fucking Wyatt Six.
Yeah, the Wyatt Six. That was a really interesting match with Omar's boy. What was it? Pagano.
Pagano, bro. I don't know why. Like it's just that I say that name over and over again in church, sitting, being a good pagan. Yeah, being a good pagan, bro. Like Pagano.
And then Psycho Clown. Who's that? He's the main guy there. He has the gimmick where he tears his mask off and the crowd goes kind of wild. So
the crowd, they're really over, bro. They're like, it's interesting because they're not like wrestlers that like are like, you know, you look at them and they're like, oh yeah, they could go, but the crowd fucks with them. I remember when you guys were looking at fucking Mask, I saw Psycho Clown all over the place, and I was like, what the fuck? Like that was like one of the more popular masks that you guys would always like pop up and shit. But I don't know. What's your what's your favorite mask in AAA? What do I know? We might have asked this before, but
Right now, I don't know if I have one. I don't know
no.
if I have one, but Dr. Wagner, but it's just a classic one. I'm kind of not that into his son, because he's el hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. There's a lot of movement there. There's a lot to follow.
Yeah, it's the son of the fucking fool the third. Who's
Yeah,
this guy's
el hijo del
uncle?
Dr. Wagner Jr. Okay.
So he's the third guy.
Yeah.
But he's also
So they could just call him Dr. Wagner Tercero, that would have been fine. But his mask is nice. Psycho Clown's mask is nice. I like Mr. Iguana's face paint. I'm not gonna lie, I like it a lot. I would say I like Rey Fenix's. I like Dragon Lee's. Obviously, it's got to be Penta, but he's not really over there. So, yeah, man, I'm actually looking forward to this match. This match is really going to be a good one. I'm absolutely going to watch it. Yeah, but that's pretty much it for AAA. No, that's not what I want. I want the moves.
There we go.
America.
Oh, does the clown? It's everyone's fucking dream, bro. Say that shit.
Yeah. So, any other updates? Any updates from the from the Federation? Or what do you guys call it? The fucking
the Fed. You want to do WWE or do you want to do New Japan?
I'm gonna do New Japan because it's quick. It's nothing major.
Cool.
So what I'm learning, like now that we're getting into like wrestling, like we're so used to like weekly like shows like on Mondays and Fridays, and like in other places like it's not like that. It's like 2 or 3 shows a month, and like it's just super weird to me and super new to me. That's what I noticed when I'm, since I'm watching more New Japan. Even AAA is like that. It's not like they have a weekly show. It's just like 2 shows a month, or maybe even 1. So that's something interesting that I've noticed. So yeah, I feel like for New Japan, they just had Wrestle Kingdom on the 4th, I think. That's their big show. They have another show coming up on the 17th, and then they have one on the 19th. Those are going to be live, and then they have a big one here in the States. Usually, like at the beginning of the year, they would have one here in San Jose, but I guess that's not the case no more. So they're gonna have one in New Jersey, February 27th. So that should be pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it for New Japan.
All right.
Well, fuck it, bro. Let's you know what, Aaron? That's like a New Japan.
What does that mean, Aaron?
Like clap.
I'm almost trying to figure out what that means. Like, what does this mean?
I just saw Tom and Jerry do it. Tom,
That's
I don't know
where I got it.
That's where I got it from.
That's probably where I got it.
And the guy's like, hooray, hooray. And the cat's all like this.
Yeah.
That's where I got it from.
That's hella funny, bro. Because I did that shit one time, man, when we were doing a fucking bike ride. And I did it as we were fucking crossing the finish line, just like instinctually.
Yeah, because there was people cheering for us at the end of the race, and it was 60 miles, 100 kilometers. So, yeah. So, anything else?
Nah, I think that's it for that New Japan. I think we just we have WWE and NXT next. Y'all just want to hop to Raw and SmackDown and then do fucking NXT after? I believe I just watched Raw this past. Yeah, I did. You see, Aaron, I didn't even remember it. I didn't even fucking remember it, bro. Like I was live texting y'all and like what? I'll let you go, Aaron. Actually, I'm gonna breathe. I'm gonna let you lay the land. What'd you think of Raw? How many small packages would you rate this past Raw?
I would give it a solid 3.5, maybe in 4 small packages. That was a good episode. There's a lot going on. I feel like they started the year. They started off the year pretty good with the first Raw and the first SmackDown with Drew McIntyre winning the title, and like they're low key cooking. Low key, let's not get too excited. It's just been a few episodes, but lately Raw was pretty good.
Yeah, and you know what? Let's get down to fucking brass tacks, bro. That Drew McIntyre dub, bro. That I think takes precedent over whatever the fuck happened on Raw, because that was crazy. And I honestly didn't expect them to do it. Like I didn't think he was actually gonna win the strap. So, and the way they did it, I think was like kind of a cool turn, which is making us think that he wasn't, that Jacob Fatu was gonna help, Cody, but in reality, he just kind of started running the fade with Cody too, and he just kind of slid out, which is dope. But how do you feel, Little, about the Drew McIntyre?
I like it. I like Drew. I'm ready for somebody new. And I think I really think I was sold on Drew when he was having that Damian Priest. I almost called him Priest Holmes. There you go.
Priest Holmes.
Okay. So yeah, dude, like when he was having the Damian Priest fucking feud, I thought he had some bangers. And then he had that match with Cody Rhodes a couple of weeks ago. I thought that was good. 'Cause he can hang, and I thought that dub was good. I don't know why they brought in Jacob Fatu. I like Fatu, but I don't know if he's at that level yet. Do you guys think? I mean, what do you guys think the end game here is for this potential feud between Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre?
I feel like this was a way to kind of get Cody away from the title scene. I feel like we've seen Cody hold the title for like a year and some change now. He won it twice already. I feel like this was WWE's way to get him away from the title. Maybe have more, meaningful feuds that is not with the title. Maybe like a Randy Orton, and give up Drew the opportunity to carry the company now. He's been chasing this title since before the pandemic. Well, he won it during the pandemic, but it just wasn't the same, winning it in empty warehouse during COVID. But like he's been chasing this title for a very long time, and I think this was super past due, and kind of glad they actually pulled the trigger and made him champion.
Well, Omar, do you think he can carry the company? I mean, Aaron says that he can. I haven't seen enough from him, admittedly. I don't know much of him except his recent performances, and also that he posted a picture apparently on social media and saying this is how champion should look like or something like that, and apparently no shirt or something like that as a direct little poke in the eye to whoever that fool is. I don't even want to say his name.
Phil?
Yeah, whatever, dude. I don't even want to say his name. But what do you think, Omar? Let me look him up.
I enjoy Drew. I think one of the founding moments of our small package wrestling podcast is me off of Libation or 3 and watching CM Punk and Drew McIntyre feud and
God, that Hell in a Cell match.
That Hell in a Cell. I think that's when I texted Aaron like, bro, we gotta start a podcast. Bro.
That was the birth of it. That started off everything.
So Drew McIntyre, huh?
Yeah,
Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk inside Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Which match was that? Where was it?
It was Bad Blood.
Bad Blood. And I'm still pissed that people thought that was a fucking bad PLE. Bro, that was probably one of the best PLEs of the year, that year.
Y'all was tripping, bro. That's literally why we started the pod. We're like, bro, people are dumb. Like, that was such a good, like
people are dumb and we gotta tell them.
Yeah, bro. Like, that was such a good PLE, man. Like, it started off with the bang. They're like, oh, you can't start off with the best match in the beginning. Like, why not? Why not? Like,
exactly.
why the
how, Omar? How?
Or like, why they're like new, like, you can't like start off with the beginning, and it's like, nah, for why not? Like,
hey, go ahead.
Yeah, and then also like The Rock came back at the end. Like, there's a reason why that match started off the show. Like, just like Omar said, people are dumb. Like,
Yeah. It was a good show, and I think since then, like even before that, Drew was putting in a wonderful body of work. He's been the champ previously, like during COVID, and like I think that will kind of help him hopefully be a good heel champion from here on out. So I think he'll be a really good face of the company, and like he's already kind of like what a lot of people look towards in social media. Like he has like his very specific social media presence where he's talking hella shit in general, and I think that's a different breath of fresh air than like Cody's white meat baby face role. So yeah.
Do you guys think the social media aspect, I'm taking notes. Do you guys think the social media presence is almost a requirement maybe now? Or not necessarily a requirement, but it's a boost maybe?
I wouldn't say it's a requirement. It's a tool. Like, you can use it in your advantage, like Drew does. Like, you just be talking mad shit on Twitter, and pissing people off. Like, that's a way to get over too. Like, just fucking tweet and talk shit.
Talk hella shit, yeah. And it's I don't know. I feel like it sets people apart. It gives them something else. It's like a whole different character that they could tap into. And I like actually I seen like John Cena and I forgot who he's feuding with. With The Rock actually. Like them exploring like in their first few feuds, like how big a social media like talking shit could kind of impact like the hype for a feud, and how they could kind of like extend it for like a year just by tweeting and stuff. And I mean like obviously like we're doing what we're doing on social media and all of this stuff, and like I think there's a huge market for people that are following WWE and that you only follow it through social media. And I think WWE is like really focused on clicks and shit right now. And I think that's why Logan Paul's unfortunately on my screen all the time, and they should put Speed on my screen. Speed is the future. Speed is the truth. If y'all don't see the vision, make him a WWE superstar, bro.
I don't want to see Speed either.
Speed's cool, bro. I don't know what's wrong with Speed.
I don't want to see his ass. I want to see wrestlers. There's plenty of talent, bro. There's plenty of talent. There's plenty of people that have put in their work, that have grinded. I'd rather see Dom. I'd rather see Penta. I'd rather see Drew McIntyre. I'd rather see KO. I'd rather see Liv Morgan. I'd rather see the EST. I'd rather see any fucking body. If I wanted to watch Speed, I'd watch Speed. He already has a fucking platform. I don't need to see his ass over here. Can we be done? What the fuck is it? What is an influencer? Like, why do I care? Like, why should I care about you? Like, why should I? Why should I? And maybe I should think about that because we are.
Aren't we influencers?
We're technically influencers.
Even though I don't like that term, but like we're like kind of are. Not really though.
I don't like that term. I was just telling you.
Should I change my tune?
Yeah,
should I not attack my colleagues, our colleagues like that?
I was, I was just telling our boy Juan about that. It's like, hopefully an influencer is one of the last things you use to ever describe me. You could use like maestro, like community organizer, civil rights,
strapping, community organizer,
like all of these things, but hopefully influencer. No disrespect, as I say to people I'm about to
proceeds to disrespect.
Disrespect. We're journalists. Okay, look at us. We have banners at the bottom. You see that?
We have a ticker.
Or we have a ticker, bro.
You should have had it on the banner, Omar. Please don't describe me as an influencer.
Please don't. I would really not. And no disrespect, like shout out. We need that. That's why we're doing this. We need a platform. There's that like social media, I think, is the future. And I think you would be wrestlers, and most of everyone would be foolish if they're trying to make an impact in today's technological world to not leverage technology and social media and shit. So that's why we're here, because it's fun just texting about fucking bad blood and Hell in a Cell matches, but there's too many bad takes out there, and we gotta let all y'all know like that we're the good thing. Like we're not we're not
In the
fucking.
words of me, you have to straighten everybody out.
We do. We fucking do. Like, my God.
Aaron, what do you think of? What did you think of Drew McIntyre? Oh no, we already talked about that. What did you think of Raw then?
Raw. Let's see.
Or were you ready to move on?
No,
Or were you ready to talk about SmackDown?
we are talking about We were talking about SmackDown, but for Raw, I feel like Raquel attacked Stephanie again. I think she actually broke the title on her ankle or whatever she was wearing on her foot. So it's kind of interesting where this is going. Maybe to like a long-term feud, maybe even a WrestleMania match. Possible.
I'd want to see that. I think that would be a better matchup for La Primera.
Ooh, an extreme one. Imagine if they just throw fucking vergazos. Like, that'd be crazy.
What would the female equivalent of that be?
Fucking putazos. Wouldn't it? No?
Aaron, take a stab at that.
Wouldn't it be just the same?
They could do vergazos.
They could do vergazos, I guess.
Anyone could do vergazos. Vergazos is ungendered. Vergazos
is like universal or what?
Yeah, bro. It doesn't see. It's fluid.
I don't know if the other day it was hilarious. I just heard some guy just use verga for everything, and then he was just like, "Te voy a verguear." He's talking about he was gonna slap somebody.
Perfect, bro. It's a versatile word.
You can just conjugate it in a million ways, bro.
Well, where were you? This guy was just about to beat somebody up.
No, I was in the tire shop, and they were just joking around. And they were like, "Oh, te voy a verguear, hey, te voy a cálmate verga," you know. Like he used the word is maybe the word is universal, you know.
It's a sentence enhancer, like in SpongeBob when they learn how to cuss. You know?
It's like shit. Like shit can be anything. Like, give me this shit over there, or why are you talking shit?
Or like it's a fucker. Like, I don't know. Or like, I know I'm not. You know what? I'm just gonna expose Aris in the pod to our 4 viewers. Aris and her friends be referring to each other as like bitch, and it's like, what's up, bitch? Or like bitch, you know. Like, I mean, I do that too with my friend Johnny. Fuck that fool. If you're on the pod, I doubt it, but
that fool wants to be on the pod.
I love you, but and he actually was encouraging us to do more shows, so he'd be happy to see that shit. But I think, you know, sometimes you just got to sprinkle in a little vulgar love. And Aris actually says, like, I actually never used to cuss before we moved in together, and now she's cussing like a sailor. Because I wonder why. You know what I'm saying? Because
she's cussing like SpongeBob, and
yeah, that's all you hear. The you know, it was like the fucking dolphin noises and shit. Fucking yeah, but that's raw. Like, look, I don't know.
Are you gonna say that ticket or what? Hey, te voy a verguear or what?
No, I do be saying vergas. That one or vergas tigre. I think that's I thought that one was hilarious. Vergas tigre.
Well, there's a very popular meme of this older. Let's describe this person as an individual. And this person is just going, que no verga entiende. You know? I try to use that as much as I can.
it's easily applicable.
And you know what? And that's how I feel about Gunther. Every time I see Gunther and his fucking sorry ass power bombs, that's how I go. Like, why are they trying to force this fool on me? Like, que no verga entiende. But what did you guys think about Rhea Ripley and the Kabuki Warriors? And because I know you guys like me, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, but I know Omar likes Roxanne Perez. Liv Morgan's back. What do you guys think of that?
Give Liv and Roxanne the world. You know, I don't care. Like, have them break up from the Judgment Day, or have them both win every single championship ever. That's literally what. And I booked them in my video game. I think Roxanne in this match showed that she's in every match that she's in shows that she's probably one of the best technical wrestlers in the women roster. She's got graps, man, like just classic good grappling. And it's crazy because like she's small. Like but she makes everything look so good, and even if she's like selling and like just having like normal moves. So they call her the prodigy for a reason. She's young as fuck, and I think she's gonna take over and hopefully hold multiple championships. And Liv Morgan, bro, just got away. Like I thought Liv's in-ring work with like Roxanne would get her ass beat, and then Liv would be like, "You look good. You look good. Are you okay, Roxy? Like you look good." Like you could like hear that shit. That's like good, smart character work. You know what I mean? That's like Roman Reigns. Like the camera could hear you. Like, and it adds to that. Like, okay, they're a good tag team. I want to see them again. Like on my screen again, type thing. So, and then also Bailey and Lyra can go. They're amazing. They're a really good tag team. I thought it was just a really good display of women's wrestling. I thought that was the match of the night. And I think that's why, like, for me, the main event just was didn't really hold a bar.
5-star banger.
I don't know. We'll see. I thought AJ did some hard carrying. But anyways, I'm gonna focus on the people that deserve the flowers in WWE, and that is the women. Because that was I thought a really good match. And I've watched so many triple threat tag team matches, men ones, and I'm like, what the fuck did I just watch? Like, what was that? Like, it wasn't good. It wasn't quality. But this one, I feel like was actually like you know how you could tell when a triple threat has good chemistry, like the Roman Reigns and the fucking Seth Rollins and the CM Punk triple threat. Like that was a good one, but you could also immediately tell when it's bad. Like this triple threat, I think had a lot of good spots and they had a lot of good, chemistry. So I give it, 4 small packages. This little match, and it's a good thing that they're like are beefing up the tag team division, I think.
What do you think, Karen? What did you think about Raw and the Raw show? And then also, just in general, what do you guys think of Bronson Reed and Penta and Braun Breaker and Logan Paul and all these guys? Like Logan Paul, we don't have to talk about him, but what do you think of Penta and Rey Fenix getting a shot against Bronson Reed and Logan Paul? Like, what do you guys think of that?
I think it's Dragon Lee. It's Dragon Lee and Penta.
Yeah, it's Dragon Lee. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just like how they're showcasing the main event. It's not an easy thing to do in WWE, especially where there's so many stars, and like, and on the roster, like they're trending in a good, like they're trending in a good way. But like, and I want to talk about, like, because Omar was talking about the women's division and the tag. I've said this before. Like, I don't like just random pairing of tag teams. I'd rather have them, separately do their own thing, and like I feel like Roxanne can, just do her own thing. Bailey, like any woman that was involved in that match, that triple threat match, I feel like they can pull their own weight on their own. Maybe it's a way to showcase them all at the same time, but I'd rather see them individually and do work on their own and have meaningful storylines. And maybe it leads to that. Maybe Rhea turns on Io, or Roxanne turns on the what's her face,
Liv
Morgan, or the other way around. Like maybe that's where it's going, but I just rather see women individually perform and do things by themselves.
So who is it that, and this is just, we have a couple of minutes. Who do you guys want to see more of this year? I know Aaron says he wants to see, he doesn't want to see random tag teams, but like what wrestlers do you guys want to see more of this year?
I think Penta. Like I want him to win a lot of championships. Personally, I think it was only his first year, but I think they could have really ridden how hot he was and given him like a IC title run, or the United States champion run, or even a tag team championship run. I think would be cool, just to get him some accolades. But like Aaron said, I'd prefer a singles run, especially for Penta. unless it's with the Lucha Bros, and he does like a big feud in that. I think that would be a good way to get like mainstream audiences like behind both Rey Fenix and like Penta, and just I want to see them have matches with like the New Day and the Usos, and that's like to me like a dream match, like a ladders match,
The
like
Hardys.
the Hardys, bro. The Hardys are still a thing. Yeah, that's crazy. Imagine like that. I don't know. So if they reunite, like I think that would be cool. But I also just want Penta to win every WWE championship, world championship possible. And so
What do you think, Aaron? Who do you want to see more of this year?
Well, earlier this year I said Penta, just because they're very biased. But someone that I want to see more, and I feel like it's very deserving and past due, is Finn Balor.
oh yeah.
I feel like Finn Balor has just been like just the guy in the Judgment Day, where individually he's done very cool things, especially back in NXT and back in his days in New Japan. Like we know that this guy can do a lot of good things in the ring, and I feel like these couple past years, like I believe like he's won 2 matches in like in a year and a half, which is fucking nuts. So I feel like this can be a good way to kind of give him this push that people have been talking about for a very long time.
Go ahead.
No, he was just saying that getting a push like that, hopefully will get the push that people have been wanting for a long time.
So is that why you were? Is that why you were saying that you want to do away with the Judgment Day? Because
the Judgment, just I think to me it got old already. I feel like it's time to break it up. Dom is he's the IC and the fucking Mega Campeon. Like he can hold his own weight, and I feel like Balor can easily do that.
Okay.
Do you think he wins in Belfast?
I mean, Drew did win it, last week. I don't know if WWE has the balls to do it, but if they do, it's gonna be something.
Triple K, hear me now. You don't have the balls to do it. You won't. You won't do it. You won't give it to Finn. And if you do it. Congrats. You finally
You have some huevitos or what?
Yeah, you were finally grew some at the ripe age of 57.
Yeah, you have 8 huevito. You have 1 and it's like this big.
Yes.
So, congratulations.
And if you do, that's good. And then if you wanted to talk shit and say, I've never taken a sledgehammer, not that who knows? I haven't taken a fucking sledgehammer, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, so would you guys be okay with Drew McIntyre being a champ, with Finn being a champ, with Dom? Is he still the IC champ, or who's the IC champ?
Yeah.
With Dom being the IC champ, are you guys okay with that? And you guys think the company would be in good hands?
Those are all the best workers.
Finn?
Yeah, I've been okay.
Yeah. Okay. And even though CM Punk is going to lose the strap potentially, you're okay with that, Aaron?
Yeah. Well, of course. It's not like I hate Finn. Like I want Finn to win. I've been wanting Finn to win for a very long time. Like the last opportunity he got was back in 2016 when he actually won the Universal title versus Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. But during the match, he tore something in his shoulder and it was out for months and dropped the title literally the next day. And ever since then, he's never gotten that opportunity. And I feel like that was 10 years ago now. And I feel like it's time. I don't think he wins it. Maybe it's the start of a build-up to his push, but we'll see.
I would be looking forward to that, man. I would be looking forward to Finn, to Drew McIntyre, to Dom. Who's the other champ?
Fucking the United States champion right now. Who the fuck? No, it's Carmelo.
Carmelo, yeah, Carmelo just won it. Yeah, like WWE's been doing some crazy changes, like just people dropping titles left and right this couple past weeks.
And Mikey says, "Whoop that trick, bro! Give him the U.S. title, bro. That fool comes out with some aura, bro. If y'all haven't seen his entrance, bro, like, and he just—that's how I want to be built. I'm not 6'6" or 250, but I'm going for the Trick Williams and Obafemi build. People will say like I'll be like the Squirtle. You know how there's like the fucking Squirtle and the white Squirtle. And then the big one, I'm gonna just be the little small cute one to their like Trick Williams and their fucking Obafemi and shit.
Hey, so we have our first bot.
Hey, shout out our Twitch bot. Hey,
Have a bot? That's you made it, man.
Like and subscribe, bot. Tell your bot friends. I don't discriminate, bro.
Tell your bot friends.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, thank you.
What was I gonna say? All right, so who do you guys want to see less of? And let's end the show with this. Who do you guys want to see? Not who. Let's not narrow it to just who. Who or what do you want to see less of this year?
I don't know. I think I've said this before. Damian Priest. Like, okay. Bro, like, ever since, like, I knew right away, like the moment he left the Judgment Day, like, this guy's cooked. Like, he has no charisma, no nothing. Like, they had to pair him with Rhea Ripley right after he left the Judgment Day just to get him going, but like that didn't do shit. Like I want him to like succeed, but like it's like, come on, bro.
I think it's unfortunate because like I think his gimmick just doesn't go well with him, like in his personality. Like you see him in interviews and stuff, and he's just like a chill guy.
Yeah, like his interviews, like he looks like a cool dude, but like I don't know.
Why don't you just make his character like a cool dude, like just a regular guy,
Like make him like Carlito, fucking come on. Yeah, my boy. Well, I miss him. I was like in shambles, bro. I was on my knees in my cubicle at work when I found out that Carlito got released. I was like, damn, they disrespected my boy, bro. They disrespected him.
Do you guys miss? Okay, so what happens to the Usos? What happens to Jay? Is he gonna ever go back to the championship scene? And do you guys miss Roman Reigns? The answer to that I'll answer for you guys. No, you don't miss him.
Man, the downfall from Jey Uso is kind of fucking crazy. Like,
is it officially a downfall?
I would say so. Going from winning the Royal Rumble, eliminating John Cena, to going to WrestleMania and winning the world title and having the title for an extended amount of time, just to like do nothing with it, and then now you're back in the tag team division doing promos during commercial breaks. Like, I would consider that a downfall. Unfortunately, like I'm a Jey Uso fan. Like, I'll fucking ye anywhere. Like, but like that's just the fact.
You think it's?
I mean, I'm sure he'll get a second opportunity. Like I've said this before, your first title run is never the best, but like, if he wins it again and it's the same thing, then it's a wraps.
What do you think, Omar?
I think there was something that Cody Rhodes said recently in one of his podcasts, and he was like, everything in WWE is a test. And I think this is what that tag team thing is for Jay. Is a quick little test to see if, all right, bro, you kind of might have fumbled your world championship run. Can you still come back and revive this shitty tag team division that needs reviving? And I think personally that they've made it a little bit more interesting. I'm tired of the Wyatt Six. Like, I honestly, and like the tag team division I think has a lot of potential, but it just needs, like, bro, they have all of these tag teams that are already established tag teams and good. Just let them cook. Like, we already said that. Like, we have the Usos, we have New Day. Dude, they had a banger of a match the other day. Like when they, like, I think it was for the Contenders match. And it was such a good match because they've been wrestling together for such a long time. And like, I think if you just allow Jay and Jimmy to have good matches with people, it would, I think, make the show a little bit better. And I think that if he does well, then potentially he could get another World Heavyweight Championship run with some time when the people are organically behind him again. Like, the people are already organically behind him.
I mean, yeah, in the arena, everybody eating, but you go on Twitter and it's completely the opposite.
Yeah,
which
maybe
is
the,
weird.
Well, Twitter is not real life, you know. So just so you
yeah,
guys know, like Twitter is not.
yeah,
It's not.
it isn't.
It's not really real life. You know what I mean? So there's that.
And there could be bots. Know what I'm saying? Like it could be the bots hating on Mr. J. Like what if the
Here's
bots? Maybe the bots like
we have
wanted
a
them
bot.
sunglasses. Yeah, it's our bot. I mean, no, you're not our bot. You're a friend. You're not. I don't own you. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I don't believe in stuff like that. But yeet. I'm a yeeter. Know what I'm saying? I will always be a yeeter. I don't get the yeet hate. Like I don't get it. I don't understand it. Like I really never will. Like I appreciated Aaron popping off on these yeet haters multiple times. Like it's just irrational.
Bro,
Like it's
don't get me started now.
no no
Get
no
started, Aaron. Get
no,
started.
No,
uh,
no.
no, look,
Yeah, Aaron.
It's a
What's
calm
up?
night today. I'm
you know what time
now.
it is. Belts ass.
Belt to ass, Aaron. Belt to ass to these haters, fool. Hurry up.
If not,
Bro, I just fucking pissed me off. Well, like before, like he was in the mid card and then he was fighting for IC title and he wasn't winning and be like, bro, put fucking Jey Uso, put the strap on him, bro. Like he's super over. Like, why y'all doing him like that? He fucking wins the IC title, cool. And they're like, oh, get him in the main event scene, put the world title on him, like, and then they do, and then all of a sudden, like, fuck Jey Uso. I'm like, yo, this is the reason why Jey Uso won the world title is because you guys online and everybody eating. That's the only reason why. And then y'all just change your mind like that. Like, bro, like this is your fault.
like this, and all it took was one botch. And it's like this is why when fucking Rick Steiner Jr. had a botch. That's why when I was like, bro, like, did y'all not see the big botch? Like, are we not gonna fucking put this guy into oblivion like we did with Jey Uso? Like, is that like is what's the double standard here? Like, you get what I mean? Like,
that's what I wanted to ask you guys. Like, what was the downfall to? What was his downfall? Do you think?
he would just he would slip during a spear, or like his spears wouldn't be like the cleanest, and like he was just under a microscope, and like his promos obviously like sometimes he comes and he eats, and then like he's tired, bro. Like when he's done eating,
like I want to see y'all. I want to see y'all fucking yeet down the arena and then cut a promo right after to see if you're not tired.
So people be talking hella shit, bro. So exactly, like have all these Redditors, have all these Twitters do the same exact thing. And no one talking shit about their cardio. It's fucking Jey Uso's cardio, bro. Like that's crazy. But that's
it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to go.
Well, but yeeting is a lot. Like
I've never yeeted actually.
It's a full body. Try it. It's releasing.
It's fantastic. Man.
It's great. You know.
About to ask to your cardio or what?
Seriously, yeah. But like that's literally like the little small things that made his downfall. You get what I mean? Like it was just little botches, little criticisms like that kind of just took over on social media. And
so do you guys think that because okay, slipping on a spear is one thing, and fucking up a move and almost breaking your neck, that's something else, you know? And why is it different for Braun Breaker? You know, why should it be different? Is what I'm asking.
Do you want me to say it al chile, or do you want me to fucking brass tacks?
Let Aaron give me his version, and then you tell me.
No, I want Omar to go first. No, I want Omar to go first.
No, Aaron, if this is your opinion, then say it. Do you agree it's because of that? Would you say that?
What was the question?
Why is there a double standard? Like because
they're fucking haters. Like they're just haters for no reason. Like y'all want him in the main event scene, you got him, and now you don't want him, and then you just want to fucking pick apart every single thing that he does wrong, and then just put it on blast. When in reality, it's just part of the business. Like we talked about this last week. Like botches they're gonna happen. Unfortunately, it's just part of the wrestling business. And like, why pick apart a certain one on specifically on one person when it happens almost not every match, but a lot. Like fucking Cody Rhodes almost broke Braun Breaker's neck on that lariat on War Games. Why how come he's not getting shit?
Gwex, you're muted.
I think you guys can probably understand what it is that I was saying, but I was saying,
No.
but like, why? Okay, so like, okay, I guess I'm trying to understand. Like, okay, Braun Breaker, he has the pedigree, right? Well, so does fucking Jey Uso, right? So like,
The spear.
Yeah, but
No,
like, okay, so
he
no,
means
I'm
like the
saying is,
pedigree, like
Oh,
yeah.
so his dad is a legend. Well, so is Jey Uso's family. He's fucking legendary, you know. So like, what the fuck is it? Is it because I don't want to turn it into that? And I know Omar. Look at Omar already has that smile, you know. I mean, Omar, go ahead.
Look,
What is it, Omar? Tell us.
I could only speak as a brown man who has been in spaces that are predominantly not brown, is that there's a double standard for us. There's a double standard for professionalism. There's a double standard for things in general, and that when I've seen it in WWE, to keep it specific to there, that people, Mexican wrestlers, or like black wrestlers, are held to a different standard, and they're criticized a little bit more, I would say, than a guy like Randy Orton, who did a lot of fucking degenerate shit growing up, but he was never criminalized. He was never, like, that was never his gimmick. He was never called a thug on WWE television. He was never made to come out in lawnmowers and do all of that stuff and be a fucking gimmick. He wasn't an Austrian that came out and was the ring general. There wasn't like there's this inherent, like racism within WWE, and we would be dumb, to not really acknowledge that. And like, there's a reason why with the streets and me call Triple K, because he has a long history of that, of doing racist promos, of doing shit like that. Things are better now, hopefully on screen, not really, but like I think there's still problematic things, like having dirty Dominic Mysterio in a cage being held up and him being slapped. Like, that's not a positive fucking view of Latino models and shit. So it's just like there's a double standard, and people of color are portrayed differently and treated differently by people.
So there's an author called James Baldwin. And he just wrote short stories and just social critiques and just opinions and stuff. And he's, I would say, one of the greatest Americans, one of the greatest American minds of all time. And just for a little bit of background, he was this incredibly intelligent, incredibly well-spoken black guy who just so happened to also be gay. But his opinion was that when there is a white person in a position, they can just be average and it's okay. Or they can be below average. They could really suck, and that's all right. But if you put a person of color, specifically a black person, in that same position, then we are required to be exceptional. We can't be mid. We can't be average. What he was saying is that we don't have the luxury, the ability, what is it? I'm losing the word. No, yeah, it's the privilege, but we don't have that kind of I'm thinking of the statistics, margin of error. We don't have the same margin of error. We have to be special. And maybe that's a little bit of what it is with Jey Uso, because everybody botches. Gunther botched some fucking 3 power bombs
in a row, right? Against CM Punk.
And so, but it's like, okay, Jey Uso botches a spear and he gets flamed, and he it's a downfall.
Well, it's not even a botch. It's like the spear was fine, but people are like, "Oh, it's not the same as Roman Reigns." Like, of course it's not going to be the same, bro. Exactly. Like, you gotta be different. Like, like, it's just stuff like that.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, we're mad.
Yeah,
we're gonna be Malcolm X now.
It just is what it is. Now I'm saying it's just realistic, but I think it's because the yeeters, man. Like, what? Just let the man yeet. Like, it's fun. Like,
let the man yeet off in peace, man.
In peace, bro. Like, yeah, bro's just trying to no, but and it goes to like, I'll see shit when he's cutting a promo, and the top comment is like, "Why is he drunk?" What the fuck? Like, that's out of pocket. Like, bro just talks like that. Like, what do you mean he's drunk? Like, I don't know.
Like he's from the Bay, but that's how we talk,
Oh,
bro.
that's how. Yeah, like the fuck's your problem? Why you drunk? The fuck, like.
Why are you sober? What the fuck?
Yeah,
What's
exactly.
wrong with you? All right, fellas. All right, anything else?
Nah.
You know what, dude? I haven't yeeted before, like ever. But I almost want to yeet for Jey Uso right now, you know? I kind of want to see him get back into the scene. I thought he was doing a good job there. I thought he was performing. I think we had a really high standard for him, and I think rightfully so because he is the champion. But I don't think that we should already dismiss him and call where he is a downfall because he still has a crowd. Alexa likes wrestling because of Jey Uso, you know. So and Aaron's gonna yeet, you know. So
Just run it fucking back.
Just run it back.
Jey Uso, bro, we want you back, bro. Belt to ass, BTA.
Yeah.
Anything else, fellas? Young Hennessy says yeet.
Hold on, let's get Henny on the chat. Thank you, Henny. Appreciate you with the
Henny's representing. Henny, we're gonna win this Sunday. Big trust. We bout that. Belt to ass this weekend.
And then let's get our boy belt to ass. Belt to ass, bro.
You know what that means, Omar? That means Bergaso.
Fuck it, I'm down. I'm down. I'm fucking down. One last belt to ass for the people.
All right, fellas. Make sure to like and subscribe.
Follow all of those things. You know, let us know if y'all like
Google chat.
StreamYard, all of that stuff. But deuces ending now.